Today I want to talk to you all about pruning your plants back for the winter. Most plants are dormant in the wintertime, which is a good time to prune them back and get them ready for spring. In fact, for some plants, it's almost a requirement. You'll want to cut back the dead growth sooner or later, and the best time to do so is when the plant is entering its dormant phase. While it's dormant, or shortly before it wakes up, there are advantages and disadvantages to each, and in many cases, the exact timing will depend on the plant species. Here you can see we are cutting back Turk's Cap, a plant which belongs to a group we call Mellows, and is native here in North Texas. The plant is safe to cut all the way to the ground, even if you're in an area where you rarely get freezing weather. The Turk's Cap will die back each winter. This can make your garden unappealing to the eye, especially if your plant has frost damage and dead growth like this one. In the spring, as soil temperatures rise and the days grow longer, it'll grow back from the root ball, and the pruning now lets the plant focus on root growth. Pruning in the winter not only makes your yard look nicer, especially when it has a coating of snow, but it also helps us train the plant to grow in specific areas and ways. As you can see here, we're cutting some of the growth underneath this autumn sage, scientific name Salvia greggii, another North Texas native plant that is also known as cherry sage or Gregg salvia. This growth, even though the plant is an evergreen, doesn't get much sun and isn't visible as the upper portions of the plant. Leaves and undergrowth like this take much of the plant's energy, but does not replenish it from the sun as much as the leaves' upper areas do. Our monthly maintenance members receive this winter pruning as part of our regular service packages. We'll cut away any dead material, get the plant ready for spring, and remove any bits where we don't want the plant to focus growth once spring comes. And of course, we keep the cuttings for the compost pile, so you'll be ready to use it in the warmer months. I did mention there can be some disadvantages to pruning back dead plant material simply for aesthetic purposes. If your goal is to create a pollinator garden or to complete a natural ecosystem, it is important to remember many of our garden buddies use dead plant material as shelter over the winter. For example, butterflies require caterpillars, and caterpillars will munch on your garden. Bumblebees scare some people, and others are allergic to the sting. But these important pollinators will go into hibernation among the dead leaves and branches on the ground in the winter. Decisions like this are really down to personal choice. One other thing, while your lawn doesn't really need watering in the winter, the rest of your plants do. Don't stop watering. Just cut back on the water you provide, or better yet, have Desiree Gardens state-licensed irrigators perform seasonal adjustments on your irrigation system, so that only the plants that need water receive it. We're always happy to help you plan watering schedule that makes sense for both your plants and your water bill. Want help with winter pruning and watering? Scan this QR code, visit us online at DesireeGardens.com, or call us at 877-558-1496.